Hello all, I'm Michael of WriterSanctuary. Now that the first rounds of editing are done for Shadows of Atlantic City, it's time to feed it through AutoCrit. Now recently I uploaded a video regarding the process, but today I think we're going to take a little closer look as to why I'm doing it. Now if you don't know, AutoCrit is an AI-based editing app that will scan your manuscript for potential problems such as repetitions, redundancies, and pacing. It doesn't write any of the text for you, it just detects some of the things it finds as problematic. In my case, I was using it to find all the redundancies and repeat phrases that I often include writing the first draft. That's a problem that Tom Bromley from Reedsy pointed out when I was taking the masterclass. But according to AutoCrit, I actually have a story that is in line with bestseller expectations. Does this mean it's an automatic best-selling book? Absolutely not. All this is telling me is that the overall structure of the book itself is along the lines of a great novel. I mean, it could still be a shit story. No, everyone who has read it thus far said it was probably one of the best things I've ever written, so there is that. Still, automated systems like AutoCrit should be viewed as more of guides than absolutes. No automated system is going to be 100% accurate, but they can point out a lot of things that may be wrong with how you're structuring your book. For example, I have an obvious problem with repeating words and phrases, not to mention redundant lines of text. I am fully aware of this, and AutoCrit did a great job of finding a bunch of them for me. Now, I just need to make a few changes to the text and make it flow better according to the app. But as I said, no system is absolutely correct. I'm not going to change something simply because of my writing style. It is kind of cool to see that I'm on par with Stephen King about showing versus telling, though. Now, I just hope I'm showing a decent story. So why don't I just use a human editor? Mostly because I am limited on funds at the moment. In fact, I'm going to tap myself out just to buy the ISBNs for this book. Recently, I spent about $400 buying books for the upcoming events that I'm going to, such as Read Between the Stars. I just simply don't have the funds at the moment. Now, I would love to have a set of human eyes on the book before it's published, but when you're tapped out, there's really not much you can do outside of wait. And who's to say that my financial situation is going to improve anytime in the near future? Instead of holding on to the book for the next 5 years, I would like to do the best that I can, get it out there, and move on. In other words, I'm poor folk. But I can say that with this next paycheck, I am going to start tucking something away in a new savings account just so that I can afford some of those great things when I decide to publish Fury. But if I want to put Shadows out as a Halloween book, I really don't have the money to put into toward some of the things I'd love to do. And so far, AutoCrit has been quite a nice tool to have, at least as a jumping point before you start handing your book out to other editors. It's kind of like polishing it up a bit before they start pointing out with their red pens where you need to fix shit. That is, as long as you write a decent story. So, what's next on the agenda? Well, as I'm editing, I also need to start figuring out what I want to do for cover art. As I said, I don't have a lot of money left in the coffers. I also want to own the ISBNs for Shadows outright. That alone is going to cost a couple $100. That's because I want a separate ISBN for the ebook, paperback, and hardcover versions. But this will let me have a lot more flexibility when it comes to selling my book and promoting it, because then I don't have to worry about Amazon's proprietary numbers or Barnes & Noble's proprietary numbers when they give you free ISBNs. It's always better to own your shit outright. So for now, though, I think I'm going to start working on the cover art. I know what I want, which is something similar to the template cover that I've been using for blog posts and videos. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to find somebody who'll give the book a quick once-over that's not going to cost an arm and a leg. That is, once I get done with AutoCrit. But in any case, it shouldn't be long now until the book is published, and I'm getting quite excited. This is definitely one of my better works, and I'm really hoping that everybody else loves it as much as the beta readers had. So that is step 3 to publishing Shadows of Atlantic City. It's a long ride going, but it's going to be worth it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about self-publishing, blogging, freelance writing, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's going to do it for me today. I'm going to get back to editing my book. I'll see you next time.